we want to look at rationalizing the denominator. So if you've watched a number of my videos, you know a lot of times I start out with something really basic and then I just throw you for a whammy. Well, we're going to do that here too. So I need to get the radical out of the denominator. That's what it means to rationalize something. So the easiest way to do that is to multiply by what you see in the bottom down here for the basic type. So the bottom is the square root of 2, so I'm going to multiply the top and the bottom by the square root of 2. So that's going to give me 5 square root of 2, and the square root of 2 times the square root of 2 is just going to be 2. So what happens when we come over here and you go, there's a plus sign, what am I going to do with that? Well, we briefly touched on conjugates. Remember, conjugate is a fancy word for the opposite. So I'm going to rewrite the given. And now I need to multiply by the conjugate. So the opposite of positive is negative. And I do that on top and bottom. Remember, the reason you do it on both is because anything over itself is 1, so it's like multiplying by 1. So on the top, I'm going to get 3 times 2 minus the square root of 5. And when we talked about conjugates, remember you're multiplying, it's kind of like when you did foiling and all that. So 2 squared is 4. I'm going to have a minus because it's positive times a negative is a negative. The square root of 5 times the square root of 5 is 5. Oh no, it looks like I need to simplify some more. So I'm going to leave the top alone, and then 4 minus 5 is negative 1. What we want to do is, since it's over 1, that means it's just the numerator. I'm going to bring that negative sign out in front. So it's going to be minus 3 times 2 minus the square root of 5.